Hey everybody, my name is Peterson, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to use our dental veneer calculator in order to both improve the profitability and efficiency of your advertising campaigns for your cosmetic dentistry practice. So just a caveat off the bat, we built this calculator specifically for improving the porcelain veneer portion of your practice. So essentially what this is designed to do is to help you figure out how you can become more profitable and grow that portion of your business with your current advertising campaigns. And it's also meant to show you how improving certain aspects of your business's efficiency will lead to greater profits or less profits. But we're going to focus more on how you can make more money. So as we scroll down here, you're going to see this first toggle icon. This essentially will show you the difference between us managing an account versus somebody else managing an account. We used actual numbers from a real case study that we've done with a dental practice out in California. Feel free to go watch some of our other videos detailing how we've gotten them those similar results and the types of results that we got for them. But you'll also be able to see our results directly on this page. So when we toggle this off, you'll see that, we'll scroll down and this will show you, one, it'll include our management fee in here when you have that toggled on. And so when you toggle it off, it will take off a management fee. And essentially what this is doing is showing you the profit that the business was experiencing before and after working with us. And I know that seems like a lot, but that's what you get when you work with us. So this is monthly gross profit as well. So they gained over 200,000 MRR in monthly gross profit from working with us for 6 months. So if that's something you're looking to do for your practice as well, feel free to reach out. But moving forward, to kind of show you how exactly to utilize this tool to the best of your ability, essentially you'll be putting in 5 metrics in here, and all of the numbers on this right-hand side are calculated based on these 5 metrics. So the first one that we have is your monthly patient acquisition budget. So this is essentially the amount of money you'd spend on marketing in order to obtain dental veneer clients. Typically we are targeting full smile makeover clients, because obviously those are going to be significantly more valuable as opposed to targeting for individual veneer cases, because as you know, you typically have to charge more per tooth for those, and they're just not nearly as profitable. It's more time consuming. So that's a big thing that we focus on in our client acquisition method. Another thing you want to put right here is your cost per qualified consultation. This is not your cost per lead. This is your cost per person in the door paying for a consultation, paying for x-rays for you to get a mock-up of their smile so they can see what they would look like with veneers. So this is very important to calculate this based on the number of consultations that you have in your business, you would divide the monthly acquisition budget right here by the number of consultations that you have every single month, if you don't know this number off the top of your head. Moving down, this is your consultation to treatment conversion rate. Typically, we see in the industry is around a 30% average. It ranges from 25 to 35, but I like to put an average at around 30%. This business that we were working with had above average conversion rates of around 40%. When they started working with us, they improved to 50%. But you'll want to put in here what your conversion rate is from somebody booking a consultation with you and coming into your office to actually paying for the veneers and becoming a full patient. So that's what that is being calculated for. And if you are struggling calculating that, all you'll need to do is take the number of veneer patients that you actually treat and divide that by the number of consultations that you have in any given month, and that'll give you the approximate number here. Then average case value, this is going to be the amount that you typically make per patient that comes in. This one should be pretty straightforward. Then scrolling down, profit percentage, this is going to be based on the amount of money that you make after all expenses are paid, not including advertising. We calculate that out for you in these numbers over here on the right. So make sure to just account for any of the material costs and labor costs with providing your service. Typically, we're seeing around 50% profit margins, and that's how we calculate our fee. That's another thing to note, is that we calculate our fee based on industry kind of benchmarks, and honestly a little bit below industry benchmarks of around 50% profit margin and around a 30% consultation to treatment rate. So if you're doing better than that, fantastic. That's all extra profit for you to keep. But the whole point of this tool, this isn't necessarily just for you to work with us. This is for you to be able to kind of see what you can do to improve your practice and how doing small improvements will lead to greater profit. Another thing you can do here is you can come down and you can edit the management fee. So if you have someone currently managing your ads, you can calculate that into the calculation for whoever is running your ads. So that way you get an accurate estimate on your profitability after management with them. So if we put in that it's costing $10,000 to manage this budget, it will then auto recalculate what your gross profit is estimated to be. So if we play around with the metrics, you can see how much money, if all other variables remain the same, you are expected to make from making certain increases. So if we added an additional $20,000 in budget with these current metrics that we have right here, this is the amount of estimated additional profit that we could bring into the business. And this is after paying for ad spend. So if you increased your budget by $20,000, you essentially are expecting to make an additional $16,000 in profit after paying for that ad spend as well. Down here, these metrics should be relatively self-explanatory. We also like to kind of explain how much better you could be doing with us based on the results we've gotten for other dental practices in the past. So total revenue, net profit, this is before ad management costs and your actual ad spend. Then your profit margin, this is obviously shown by gross profit divided by total revenue. So most of these metrics do have self-explanatory explanations underneath them. So qualified consultations, like I mentioned, this is number of consultations that you have booked that have actually shown up for their appointment. And in cases accepted, this is the number of people you have actually treated. And then obviously return on ad spend, this is going to be total revenue divided by ad spend plus the management fee. So that's what those metrics mean. If you're looking to see how you could add an additional 100,000 plus in profit, feel free to just shoot us an email using this link right here, and we'll reach out to you to get a free audit scheduled up, no cost to you. We're simply just looking to help more practices similar to the practices we've helped in the past because we're very confident in what we can do. As we continue to scroll down, you'll see some other graphs that show exactly how much improvement you will receive from driving better results for the 5 metrics above. So essentially what you can see here is if you go from $150,000 monthly ad spend to $159,000 monthly ad spend, this shows you the difference in the amount of profit you would be expected to make given the metrics that you have provided us. And then we basically go through and do that for all 5 different metrics so you can see the biggest changes that you can make in your business or how a small change can drastically improve the amount of profit. So for example, if we reduce the cost per consultation by $100, you'll end up with a additional $11,000 a month in profit just from making this small improvement of around 5%. So as we continue to scroll down, we also have these recommendations on how to make these small improvements. These may be things that you've already considered, but I highly recommend just taking a brief look at them to see if it's something that you could implement for your practice, because implementing these changes can result in $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 in additional profit every single month based on the amount of ad spend that you are putting into this portion of your practice. So really hope this video helps. We would love for you to reach out to us if you have any questions about the results that you got from using this tool, or if you have any bugs as well. We would love to know about them so we can address those and make this tool even better for other practices who use this in the future. So hope this video helps and hope to see you in the next one.